wonderful! There he is!
Hey, it's Roland again, and I'm done playing video games. This is it. I have declared it. I am stopping. Maybe just this once. No, it's time to move on from video games. All they do is waste my time, and I don't even like playing them. I just keep buying them, forgetting about them, and then they keep showing up at my door. Well, this one's different. Enough is enough. I'm quitting cold turkey right now. Maybe just this once. Okay, maybe I need to ease myself off of video games. For starters, I'll restrict myself to playing things that are only video games on technicality.
I feel definite vibration.
There it is.
The DVD, man's greatest middle child. DVDs used to be cool and exciting, and now they're still around. It feels like they should be a relic at this point, but they keep making them. Blu-rays probably should have killed them, but if anything, they're just a fun little alternative if you want to brag about your income. But I'll always vaguely remember the switch from VHS to DVD, a capitalist fantasy. We had to repurchase everything we already had, and we were happy about it. The DVD was so sleek, though. We were in the future. Now you could get the same entertainment value that would have taken up an entire bookshelf and fit it in a slightly smaller bookshelf.
It was revolutionary.
But not everyone was ecstatic about the idea of having to buy all the movies they already had again just to keep up with the trends. I mean, sure, DVDs offered tremendously higher quality video, higher quality sound, had a longer lifespan, let you pause, rewind, and fast forward so much easier. What were VHSs good for again?
Pretentious aesthetic.
Most consumers were already on board for upgrading their home entertainment, but just to be safe, some companies who were bringing a lot of their back catalog to DVD slipped little treats in them to sweeten the deal. It's time to talk about Disney. Ha ha ha, they own everything these days, don't they? No, they don't. God owns everything. When the big shift from VHS to DVD came upon us, Disney was quick to make a fucking meal out of it. They took their sweet time in releasing a lot of their classic movies since they were still nervous about letting anything out of the vault. You see, on VHS, we finally saw the release of just about all the Disney classics that till that point were only available through showings in theaters. Back then, they were an experience. You had to make time to go see Pinocchio because once they stopped showing it, that was it. For a few years. So when they released these movies on VHS, they tried a similar model where they would only be available for purchase for a limited time before being returned to the vault. It was a weird business model, but I guess it worked. It made each release feel special, like you were really securing a priceless piece of history. Now you can find it for 50 cents at Goodwill. That's the true circle of life. But suddenly we have a new medium for making even more money if and only if Disney re-releases their oh-so-exclusive movies. Will they take advantage of this lucrative opportunity?
Well, gee, I don't know.
And so we get the Disney DVD. These were special. They were made with blood. Their campaign for it was pure digital magic. Yeah, most people call those menus. Now you got the same movie, but with tons of extra content that you don't care about. You can argue me on that, but I'll only listen if you've ever actually listened to a full audio commentary on any of these movies ever. We were in the bright new future. We could toggle aspect ratio. For some of these, that was it. For the most part, a DVD would come with deleted scenes, bloopers, making of documentaries, whatever they had just sitting around. It was pretty neat. It made them feel like collector's items. Our parents didn't care about the extra bits, but on a lazy afternoon when you had nothing else to do and you already finished watching the movie, they were pretty good time wasters. But what set Disney above the rest was the DVD game. Wow, I finally got to the point.
Long story short, Disney put some games in their DVDs to entertain the kids for a few minutes. And while they're not that in-depth, they are an excellent tool in fighting addiction in this very specific scenario, so I'm gonna play a few of them.
Now, a staple of the Disney DVD experience is Disc 2, the disc that allows you to live out your fantasy of throwing things away. But if you were mad enough to hold on to it, there were usually a fair bit of goodies on here. A lot of stuff for collectors, all organized in wonderfully inventive menus or really fucking boring menus depending on how hard they felt like working that day. And why not let Pixar join in the fun? I can think of a few reasons, but I'll hold my tongue. I grabbed a very haphazard handful of these just to try and get a nice sample, so if I missed any that you grew up with, call the police.
I think I at least got enough to keep us busy for an afternoon. I wonder which one is the best one to start with.
The Lion King, that's as good as one as any. The classic Disney misdemeanor. You have fantastic animation, music, one of the best crafted stories Disney has ever put out, dealing with epic themes of honor, legacy, and responsibility. And you have it star Matthew Broderick.
Pumbaa.
He does fine. It doesn't detract from the movie for me. I still think it's one of the greatest films of all time. It's just every time I go back and watch it, I have to go, oh yeah, that's Matthew Broderick, the son of James Earl Jones. Either way, let's see what lies beyond the walls of The Lion King Disc 2. A geography quiz.
Lucky me.
This looks very sleek. but it's one of the stupidest menu designs. I'm supposed to just infer that the Lion King 1.5 trailer is in Australia? This is one of the most robust selections we'll see today, though. A lot of media about the Broadway show, which is nice, your standard behind-the-scenes look at character designs and the animation process, and a lot of documentaries about the different animals featured in the movies. That's actually a great idea for young Lion King fans.
And in Africa, a lion's kingdom consists of grassy plains and open woodlands called savannas.
Max, what are you doing here? Are you gonna say something funny?
Lying around.
Dang it. But where are the games I was promised? Well, for that, we have to look at the bottom of the screen for the Virtual Safari.
Welcome to the Timon and Pumbaa Virtual Safari.
Wow, Nathan Lane.
You got your boat adventure
Gets a little wild.
and your Jeep Safari.
Prepare to meet your doom.
I guess I'll start with boat. I can't wait to go on a magical journey through the vibrant world of the Lion King. Oh, my bad, I accidentally just put in a Nancy Drew game.
Welcome aboard.
Wait a minute. So, at face value, this is about as dull as you can get. Beyond face value, this is potentially as dull as you can get. It's really weird to go through nowadays. With other games from the time I can at least kind of imagine what it was like behind the scenes, I got no clue what it's like making a DVD game. They're pretty neat though. You telling me a bunch of animation interns put together this plastic looking scenery for me? In most cases, it's just little animations that play and then you get to choose something that triggers another animation. Case in point, Virtual Safari. I think they at least understood the limitations they had and leaned into it with the writing.
Over on your right, I heard of hippos.
Timon, it's hippos again.
One of the main things I love about these old games is they can't help but have horrible pacing. And since they're just a series of clips, they have to let one play out and then they just hold for a bit before the other one kicks in. Plus, DVD players were never made for optimized gameplay, so they usually don't play right. I don't think I've ever had one of these things run properly. They always cut off at random points or play the wrong thing. All that combined with the weird ambiance of floating down a river in the dark makes for a very surreal experience. Timon just stops talking and then anything could happen.
Calm, quiet.
I'm sorry? As far as games go, it sure is barely one. The only input we have is choosing whether the boat goes left or right at junctions, and from what I can tell, said choices don't seem to have any direct consequences. Ouch!
Okay, pal, what do you think? Left or right?
Pick left, pick left.
I'm picking right.
Now, everyone, if you'll notice, we are going around in circles. Wait, Pumbaa, the other way. The other way!
I can't. It's a whirly whirly.
I can't breathe! Well, everyone, thanks for joining us. Please exit to the right. Did you enjoy
What the f just happened?
So, obviously that was a glitch. My copy just cut out at a very unfortunate part. Let's look online and see how it's supposed to end.
I can't breathe!
Oh, my bad. They do die.
You know what? Bold choice. Stick it to Disney. Kill off their marketable characters. So I'm thinking I made a wrong choice. This is the bad ending, right?
Wrong!
Each and every path you can take on both safaris ends in Timon and Pumbaa dying. They don't like show their corpses, but it's pretty indisputable. They fall off a waterfall, drown, and the Jeep one, they go to hell.
I like to imagine they couldn't think of an interesting way to end it, so they were just like... kill him.
I think my tusks are coming loose. Hey!
So that's about it for the Virtual Safari. It's really cute. There's actually a fair bit of effort put into it. I wouldn't go out of your way to experience it, but if you have the Lion King Disc 2 lying around, you can. It's at least more compelling than some of the others we have on display, like Sleeping Beauty, Rescue Aurora Adventure Game. Ah, thank God. My favorite part of Sleeping Beauty was the back of the horse's neck.
We start our journey with a clue. Not a what or a where, but rather a who.
The owl.
If it's a birthday that's planned, then it's something that's baked.
The cake.
A shield.
The sword. I'll give him this. This game does make me feel like I'm actually Prince Brussels Sprout over here. bland. Obviously, this is made for kids. These riddles are actually pretty good for 5-year-olds. It just doesn't help the experience that they keep hitting me with the same generic movie clips every time I get the right answer.
Aurora is here. Hurry.
Well, I guess I'm going left. Aurora, I found you!
Job well done. Now let's see what Disney princess I am.
Let's find out which princess you are most like.
Man, BuzzFeed really beefed things up. Alright, I'm gonna answer honestly, but if I don't get Belle, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Oh, here we are. You love to dress up in pretty clothes.
Yes?
You're quite beautiful.
Yes?
Doing chores sometimes makes you sad.
Yes?
Why, that makes you most like Cinderella.
Damn it! Alright, second try. I'm just gonna choose C on all of them. That's what Belle would do.
Let me see. You're very smart.
Yes?
Adventures set your heart racing.
Yes?
You never judge a person by their appearance.
Well...
Why, you're the belle of the ball.
Yes?
That means you're most like Cinderella.
Damn it! Let's try Jungle Book, Baloo's virtual swingin' jungle cruise. The Jungle Book was actually my favorite Disney movie as a kid. I sure wish I remembered why. A fun fact about me, I may be remembering this wrong, but I believe my father's boss's father was the voice of Baloo, Phil Harris, so I'm basically royalty.
Oh, hey now. There you are, man cub.
Please stop talking to me. Okay, so this is kind of like Virtual Safari, only I like it a lot better because it takes place during the day. It's really nice and vibrant, and it's interspersed with clips from the movie. All the while, you get serenaded by Bargain Bin Baloo.
Then maybe try a few. Now, that's okay, kid. You can save them for later.
Baloo, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think we're being eaten alive.
Oh, no. Now, wait a minute. Ka's trying to keep you under a spell. What you gotta do is watch the pattern in his eyes, then use that stick in your hand to match him.
Okay, it's gotta be these ones, right?
Snap out of it, kid. Whew.
Okay, never mind. These ones?
Snap out of it, kid.
Come on, just let me through. I want to see the rest of it. These ones have to be it, right?
Snap out of it, kid.
Well, I don't need to see the rest of it. I feel like I'm underselling these games. I think going back to them as an adult, you can't help but see the seams and the shortcomings, but look at it through the eyes of a child, especially a child at the time when 3D animation was still new and exciting. You finish watching Jungle Book, you absolutely love it, so you get your mom to pop in disc 2, and then you get to ride through the jungle on Baloo's belly. That's just really cool. No doubt these were really weird to try and make when compared to a traditional game, but it did force people to be creative. What I'm trying to say is, they're bad, and I like them. How about Beauty and the Beast? We have another personality test, and this time I have a 1 in 3 chance of getting Belle. I swear to God. I wonder if I'll improve my chances if I choose all the answers that involve books.
You have common sense, make smart decisions, and have a heart big enough for everyone. You're most like
Cinderella.
Damn it! Let's make some music with Chip. If it ever processes correctly.
Take it away! Something went wrong somewhere.
It's Dada, you chauvinist pig. Alright, let's try exploring the West Wing.
The fate of all who live in the castle might rest in your hands.
Uh-oh.
To open the door, enter the 3-symbol combination that Chip gave you when you completed the game in Maurice's workshop.
Oh, shit. I don't have that. So I might have been a little short-sighted when I was picking these things up, but I didn't grab any of the disc 1s, and I can't find Maurice's workshop game on this, so it was probably on that. Shit. This is a pretty neat concept, though. It encourages kids to play all the games, creating this connected story. I think it's cute.
Otherwise, you may try to guess the combination.
Don't mind if I do. If I know Beauty and the Beast, I know it's gotta be Star, Moon, Cloud. Oh, damn, I was right. Or maybe I was wrong?
I know it's tricky, but keep trying.
What?
I know it's tricky, but keep trying. I know
Going
it's
on?
tricky,
Hey,
but keep
hey,
trying.
hey, what's
I
going
know
on?
it's tricky,
Hey,
but
hey,
keep
stop,
trying.
please.
I
Hey,
know
hey,
it's
stop,
tricky, but
help,
keep trying.
help.
I know.
Okay, I'm declaring Beauty and the Beast broken. It keeps cutting to black or not playing sound, and now it just keeps beating me with candlesticks. But hey, that's part of the experience. Reminds us of the fragility of life. Let's give Pixar some time to shine. What's Monsters Inc. keeping from us?
今日のジャカジャカじゃんけんはモンスターズインクのサリーとマイクです。
Good job.
Oh, wow. So there's a section called Orientation that takes you to a bunch of stuff about the company Monsters, Inc., including a higher resolution version of the commercial from the movie, a training video, a really detailed employee handbook, and a full deck of scarer cards. This is incredibly thorough. I love this. I was never huge into Monsters, Inc., but this was probably amazing for a kid who really loved the world of the movie. I wonder if they ever made physical versions of these things. That would be cool. Apparently this level of dedication was a Pixar staple. At least in the Incredibles DVD, you get a whole database of all the superheroes seen or mentioned in the movie, listing their powers, personality traits, alliances, and all kinds of goodies. This is what bonus material should be, just a chance to expand the world of the movie. Unfortunately, the game for Monsters, Inc. is dumb. It's just a scavenger hunt with very boring looking pictures, and it doesn't even work. I could only check the masks in the basket, and then it just booted me out to a different menu. I call it mercy.
A tasket, I guess there's no door piece in that basket.
I couldn't find a game on The Incredibles, but I did find a reimagining of Mr. Incredible and Frozone if they were in a really bad 60s superhero cartoon. Gross. Let's try Finding Nemo. We get to play fish charades with Crush.
Not fair, so not fair.
Then I don't eat beef. Come on, join me, you know the words. My name's Dory, and here's my story. I'm from the reef, and I don't eat beef.
Could you repeat that?
Dude, you were so close, except for the ones you missed for whales. No, seriously, your awesomeness is magnified only by your jellyfish. We are not worthy to tread in the same water. The lightning, sweet indeed. Rock.
Crush, go lay down. You're making me nervous. What is a virtual aquarium? Okay, I love this. If I ever get disgustingly wealthy, I'm gonna get a TV for just playing this nonstop.
Oh, I'm the problem.
Time to return to our roots. Lion King 1.5. This movie is full of potential for DVD games. Let's see what they do.
And now, direct from the Pride Lands where the food chain is a way of life, welcome to Who Wants to Be King of the Jungle?
A Who Wants to Be a Millionaire ripoff, complete with Meredith Vieira. Real classy. I feel sorry for poor Meredith. She looks really uncomfortable to be here.
Just press enter on your remote control to help Timon choose his answers. You did it! Back up the grub truck. I'm hungry. Any animal in the Pride Lands for some advice.
Darling, the rules are taking longer than the game. I'm not from Jersey.
Wow. Kevin Shawn. So this disc keeps threatening to break on me like Beauty and the Beast did, but I'm barely keeping it alive. I'm just gonna try to beat this one as quick as possible. I doubt it's gonna be very hard.
What is the relationship between Kovu, Nuka, and Vatani?
Oh, don't ask me about Lion King 2. I don't know who Nuka is.
You're right. Let's move on.
Meredith, please, contain yourself. All right, one question left. Just to be safe, I'm gonna use my 50-50.
Please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Okay, Timon, it's up to you.
Meredith? Meredith, you need to get out of the way. I need to see the answers. Oh gosh, is this it? Do I gotta go back to the beginning? Oh, I guess I'll just press something and hope for the best.
Is that your final answer?
You know, Meredith.
You won! You're king of the jungle! Congratulations!
Hooray! I did it. I'm so happy.
This one is for all the skinny guys.
Thanks. Alright, what else we got? Another virtual safari? You know what? Why not? I could go for a laugh. Oh, damn. It's actually way better. I'm so sorry. You get to go through a fake Disneyland-esque interpretation of the movie, complete with Pirates of the Caribbean and It's a Small World parodies, and then the ride short circuits and send Simone and his family through the Pride Lands, complete with the famous Lion King train. This is leaps and bounds ahead of Virtual Safari 1, and I think it's actually kind of funny at times.
What's he doing in Africa? He'll melt.
It's a dry heat.
I said kinda. It's so strange that they would make this a series of games on Lion King DVDs, and apparently there's even one for Lion King 2. Unfortunately, to play it, I would have to own a physical copy of Lion King 2, which we all know is a fate worse than death. This is such a neat little thing, and I think it's the perfect poster child for the Disney DVD game. It's always the first one I think of. It's animated so smoothly, and it feels like a little 4D amusement park ride right in your living room. If you're desperate for the feeling of playing one of these things yourself, I would pick up Lion King 1.5. Just don't make a big deal out of it. Well, unfortunately, it appears we're ending the end of my little little collection here. Jungle Book 2 doesn't seem to work, Stitch the Movie is just another scavenger hunt, and I like to pretend Brother Bear never happened. I really wish there was a way we could preserve these games so that they could be played nowadays. All the extra stuff that would be bonus material for one of these DVDs can be found on Disney Plus now. I think it would be a really nice treat to put these on there too. Of course, I don't want to be the poor soul that has to find out how to make them work on a streaming platform, but I think it would be worth trying. Come on, Disney, you like throwing us bones here and there just to distract from your shady business practices. Give me a virtual Safari collection on Disney Plus, and I'll forget that you ruined the Muppets. Fair trade.
Oh, we've settled on our final one, Cinderella. If you can't beat them, join them.
Let's see, we got deleted scenes, some fashion videos with whoever this is, and a princess pajama jam? Why not?
Hello there. Are you ready to dance? Everyone, get up! Come on! It's time to dance with the princesses. Just follow what I say. Here's Sleeping Beauty. She's a lovely girl. Join her with a twirl and a whirl. Now look to the left and look to the right. And jump up and down with all your might. And here's Snow White. Let's all skip in place, skipping with our happy feet. And now let's all clap, 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 clapping to the happy beat. Here's Cinderella, so spin around, spin, spin in your pretty gown. Now wave, 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 that's very nice. It's fun to wave to the mice. Now smile like Belle, smile real well. A smile or a grin lifts up your chin. Now give yourself a hug. Hug yourself real tight. That's it, you got it right. Here comes Ariel and Melody too. So jump really high, leap in the air, make a big splash. Now wiggle your flippers, wiggle 'em. You've got a pair. Oh, here's Jasmine. Pretend to fly, fly. And now you bow. Bow one more time, and now you're so happy you reach for the sky, reach high. Wow, you did so wonderfully. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. And here's a kiss for you. Come back sometime and we'll dance again.